Hey guys, well you saw the title of the video, new engine in the studio, right here. Let's unbox it together. Hey guys, welcome back. Smith RC Studios, Lewis Smith here. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Sunday guys. So as you saw there, we have a box here. I just came back from a 2-week trip to Florida, or in Florida, and if you guys haven't seen those 2 videos, I posted those last week and week before. I will link those below. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and open this new box. As you saw in the title of this video, it's from OBR. It's their new engine, the MAGNUM 35.7cc engine. I was interested. I hit up Dan at OBR, and he made me, I think this might be the first one, if I'm not, could be one of the first ones. Anywho, let's go ahead and pop this open and we'll check it out together, and we'll run over the specs. And if you stay tuned to the very end of the video, some of you guys wanted to know how to transport a gasoline 5th scale RC car if you're traveling on airplane, which I did just last week when I was in Florida. Okay, so stay tuned to the end and we'll talk about that. But right now, let's get this box opened up. Came all the way from California. Kind of excited about this engine. I was talking to Dan during the whole build process, and I was excited, interested, and he said he'll hit me up when it was almost done, and he did. Made the purchase, and I believe this may go in my Losi. We'll see. I may change my mind, but it was set up, modified for a Losi 5T. Right, got a receipt there, and you got your gaskets, comes with your gaskets, and of course some O'Neill Brothers OBR stickers. And let's go ahead and see, we got the O'Neill Brothers Velocity stack, which I have not ran one of these before. I only have a OBR Marine engine, and this will be the first time I run one of these. So that'll be pretty cool. And I believe this is a 990 carb. It comes with a 990. Yep, 990 carb here. This is the one that they modified, I believe. These are new ones from OBR. The black bulb there. And let's pull it out. So here's the engine, very nice, looks very nice. OBR wanted to go with the all red anodize, and then the black here, anodize. For this particular model, it's again called the 35cc, and it's called the MAGNUM. And these are fully modified Signature Series MAGNUM. If you guys are interested, I'll link the website below. It's OBR Engines. This is not my first OBR engine. I actually own one. It's Signature Series OBR engine on one of my gasoline boats, which you guys have seen on this channel before. I raced that boat. The engine performs fantastic, and I love that boat. I love that engine on that boat, and I decided, you know what, I wanted to get an OBR for off-road, on-road, surface RC, and so that's why I hit up Dan at OBR, and here it is. So I think this is the first one, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure what the serial numbers are. I think they do that, but this is, if it's not the first one, it's one of the first ones. So I'm very interested to see how this performs, guys. Very interested. And we will put this on a Losi 5T for starters, and then gear it up, or gear it somehow to see how it performs, and then we'll switch it around. But I'm very excited. So let's go over the specs real quick on this engine. It basically, it's I believe it's a 38 millimeter bore inside. It's made from a Zenoa engine, okay? And these are also considered Signature Series. So meaning, I guess, they're fully modified. Turtle Racing and OBR, I guess, got together to create the stroker crank inside. It's got a full circle design, but it's very light. So I mean, I can't tell. It just feels like a normal engine, but it's lighter. It's a fully redesigned reed case, is my understanding. It's redesigned. So this part here, I'm not sure if it's bigger, but it's definitely redesigned from your old Signature Series that they had, the previous And the reed pedals in there are actually a little bit bigger, is also my understanding. So I'm excited to see how this performs. Again, there's not very many videos other than the ones that Dan has been putting out on Facebook. So it also has the option to use bigger carbs, of course. So you can use, this one is a 990. We can use a bigger carb. I'm going to be running the new exhaust pipe that came out from Bartolone Racing for the time being, because I already have them here in my studio. So I don't want to spend any more money. I'm going to use it's made for the 34cc. Dan at OBR said it'll work just fine for this new engine here. So that's what we're going to go ahead and run. Yeah, let me know what you guys think so far. I mean, at least how it looks. Are you guys going to get one? Comment below. Let me know if you're going to get one if you're interested. And what you will put it on, what car you will put it on. Again, I'm running mine on a Losi 5T. So I'm interested to see how that runs. We like all engines here on this channel, guys. We run Taylor. I've unboxed Taylor, small bore Taylor engines, big bore Taylor engines, big bore Bartolone, small bore Bartolones, and now marine engines from OBR. And now we're doing this brand new Magnum. So I'm very excited. It looks nice. I'm sure it'll perform. So just stay tuned. Obviously, I'm going to make a video on how this thing runs, and yeah, that'll be fun. So stay tuned for that. So now, if you guys are interested, I did go, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I did go to Florida for 2 weeks. I ran my Losi 5T on the beach, and no, I did not get it wet. Some people were saying, don't put it in the water, salt water. I did not run it in water. I run boats in the water. The car was ran on sand. It's already nice. It's good to go. I took care of it. There's no rust. It's fine, for those of you guys who are wondering. Anyway, so I did transport the car back to Houston, Texas. I've never done it before. I asked some guys who've done it before, and let me show you what I did. And so here we are down on the floor explaining to you guys what I did to transport a Losi 5T, gasoline on a plane when you're traveling back home. Shout out to A2. Don't know him personally, but he's from Bonaire. I met him online, and he's been to the Worlds in California, and so he had to travel internationally to California. So I asked him, he gave me the tips how to do this, so shout out A2. So here, basically, you basically have to buy luggage big enough to fit it, and again, not all airlines actually, some airlines, I think Southwest and some airlines actually say specifically no gasoline engines. So that's step one, is to make sure you get an airline that doesn't specifically say that, okay? After that point, then you basically, after you run the car, you have to empty out the car, purge it of all gasoline. The filter, gasoline filter, like maybe 2 days before, leave it open, let it air out. I basically did that. It didn't smell like gasoline, maybe just a little bit. Once all that's done, you basically, well, before I even go there, I did take care of all the bearings, all that stuff, just FYI, guys. But once your car is ready to go, I had to get this, I forget the dimensions on this hard case here. It's a hard case, and obviously it's big enough to fit a Losi 5T, but I did have to take off the back bumper. You can see there, I left the front bumper on, and I took all the wheels off, just threw them in there. And that's it. Put it on the conveyor belt, and we were good to go. So after all that's done, you can travel, okay? But however, I did not carry the actual body, the shell, the white shell that has the YouTube side. I did not carry that. It did not fit inside that luggage. So that was supposed to be sent separately. And a little tip, maybe you guys don't know about this yet, but do not send it UPS. Actually go into like a Staples, buy the box, and they ship it because they have a contract with UPS. So they ship it for a lot cheaper, $60 versus $200. We went to UPS, $200 to ship that shell. Go to Staples, $60. So little tip in case you guys didn't know. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe install this engine right now. Hope you guys like the engine. We will run it very soon, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, guys, thanks for stopping by Smith RC Studios. Cheers.